Thursday, June 10th, 2015. Hello to the viewers of The.Meri.Atelier. I have not written a letter to you in a long while. Yesterday, something happened that inspired me to pick up a pen and paper again. Did you ever just have one of those days? A day that seems to turn into a series that you would just rather forget ever happened? This happened to me this last week, and then, out of the blue, something else happens. A kindness that just brings you to tears.
Well, let me tell you what just brought me to tears yesterday. I was having one of those days, one of those weeks, and then something else happened that just brought me to tears. And I want to share it with you. So, let me take my letter, put it over here. I'll finish it later. Do you remember me sharing this stationery box with you? And I'm not sure if you can see the embossing on the front. I think you can see a little of it without the shine. There's a lovely, it's a deco art design. It's got a lady here, and it looks like a Saluski dog and a poodle dog and a little doggy over here and trees. And this is a clock, and it's a clock with the months of the year. And then on the back, it has Book of Writings. I was going to keep this to keep all the letters that I wrote to The.Meri.Atelier in. However, yesterday, something happened to me. I was having not a bad day, just a down day, a down week. And I had to be out of town, but I stopped to pick up my mail. I think you all know what's coming. In that mail, and I put this in this box because this is where I'm going to keep it. In that mail, I received, Dear Mary, this book was made special for you as a thank you. We wanted to thank you for everything that you do for us by inviting us into your life through your YouTube channel. Oh my goodness, it's me that should be thanking you for watching. It says, you've taught us so much. We do not want anything in return, well, except to keep seeing you create and hearing your stories. We appreciate you with all our love, the Art Crime Girls. P.S. The empty pages were left for you. It took my breath away. I looked at it briefly because I had to run. I could not wait to get home to look at this closer. And I want to share this with you. Now, this is going to be a chat video. I'm going to take it out of the box. This is going to be a chat video, so it might be sort of long. But I just have to go through this page by page. It just took my breath away. And let me tell you, it came on a perfect day. I cannot tell you how much this cheered me up. It was wrapped in this pink tissue paper that I think you might be able to see a little of it in the background here. It was all wrapped up and packaged nice in bubble wrap, and then on the outside it had this clothespin that's decorated. This was baker's twine that was wrapped around it. I just clipped it on the clothespin. Had this little thank you tag on it that I'm going to keep in the clothespin too. And I'm going to keep this in the box with the book, with the tissue paper. Look at this. It has 2 signatures completed. They said they left the blank pages for me. Let me tell you, there's only a couple blank pages. And I'm going, oh my goodness, the work that went into this. It just took my breath away. And there's a red doily heart, and this is burlap with red trim. And I'm not sure, but I think this might be wallpaper on the back. I'm not really sure, but it's just beautiful. And there's a postcard in here. This is a Strathmore postcard, but it looks like they used that same wallpaper or out of the same book on the postcard on the front. Oh my goodness, just look at this. Now, I'm going to be reading, and I'm going to give credit to these ladies because I believe that they deserve it. And I have already gone through this, and I've looked at the letters, and I think I can read the letters that they wrote online on the video too. So if I run across something that I don't think should be read, I will edit it out. But this is from the Art Crime Ladies: Cathy Hand, Kemppi, Laurie, Richardson, Haley, and Tammie Ward. I'll tell you, we need more art criminals like you. Thank you so much. You flip, the very first flip is a doily, and then a letter for you. And behind the letter are some mulberry paper. I have a little maroon mulberry paper, but I don't have anything like this. Oh my. And look at the painted paper. Oh my. Oh my goodness. I'm going to slip this back in here. This letter is from Tammie Ward, I believe, and I'm going to read these. It says, Dear Meri, I see it's dated January 2015, so I think they've been working on this for a while. It says, Dear Meri, having been a longtime fan of your YouTube channel, I gathered a few longtime friends and asked them to join me in creating a special letter art journal for you. And then in big capital letters, surprise! And oh, it is certainly a surprise. And let me tell you, I am so humbled. It humbles me, and I just go, oh, you ladies do not know the impact this is having on me. Oh, it just takes, I want to say I don't deserve it, and I don't deserve it, but it's humbling in a good way. She says, just a small thank you for the inspiration YouTube videos. The art pages I created for you are all pages that included selected quotes from authors, and they know how much I love quotes, who wrote something about writing. And I'm just going, oh, I haven't written a letter to my YouTube channel in so long. I hope you enjoy your surprise. Enjoy, the word is treasure as a keepsake. Again, thank you so much for sharing your art with us. Some days I just wish I could visit and just watch you over your shoulder. And that's the purpose of my YouTube channel, really is. I'm not a teaching channel, but I love the thought that people are watching over my shoulder, and they're doing it via video, so that doesn't make me nervous, even though I make plenty of mistakes. And then she says, P.S., here are some mulberry papers for you to enjoy. And then it's signed Tammie Ward. Tammie, thank you so much. And what a treasure this is. And Cathy and Kat and Laurie. And then I flip to the next page, and it says, writing is its own rewards. And it's done with Tammie, TW, signed down here. And she's stamped dip pens along the edges, and I wish you could feel this texture in here. And there's ink bottles. I just look at it and I go, oh my goodness, this is just beautiful art. It is. It's a treasure. And this was done by Cathy Hand, and I think this is done on canvas paper. I'm sure it is. And look at this background. It's green, and then it's got doodles in here, and flowers, and little glitter on the flowers. And this quote says, create art. And then on the back, there's a blank page that she gessoed that she said I could put my own art on there. And then here's a dictionary page. And then on the back of the dictionary page, this was done by Laurie Richardson Haley. Look at this. A heart that's been collaged. She did the background and gold. They know me. They know me. Butterflies and a heart, and it says, you have made a difference. humbles me and it takes my breath away. And I don't know what else to say except for I treasure it already. And they even went to the trouble of putting these pages in between to help protect it. And here's another letter. And I'm going to read these letters because these are the real treasure. Oh my goodness. It says, this was written in May 26th, 2015. Dear Mary, it is with great pleasure and excitement that I was able to participate in the making of this journal. We thought it was about time we gave something back to you for everything that you've given to us. And I'm going, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, thank you. That's all I have to say is I'm just so humbled and thank you. You gladly take the time out of your life to teach us. Although you may not look at yourself as a teacher, we do, and so much more. And I know I say that many times, I'm not a teaching channel. And the fact that you guys look at it as me being a teaching channel, I'm more of a sharing. I think one-to-one sharing is the best teaching that can be done. Well, go ahead and take your classes. You have a way of making us all feel that we are right there with you. And you know what? That's because you are. In my mind, I have the world on my shoulder. In a good way, looking at my videos. We appreciate you. And you guys can't say anything that just brings me to tears more than that. We appreciate you. Oh my goodness. I don't deserve this. Every letter you write, and every sketch, and every page you turn, we will be there watching, learning, listening, and cheering you on. Thank you so much. I cannot tell you how this touched my heart this week. Yesterday when I got it, I cried. I just cried. And look, she put postage stamps, and these are real postage stamps. These aren't just little images of postage stamps. These are the real deal. Thank you. Thank you so very much. And look, I think Laurie, yes, she did. She did do this, and she talks about this later. But look at this. Look at this watercolor page. This is one that she did, and later on, I think I read where she refers to this, and I'm just going, oh my goodness, Laurie. You do a tremendous, beautiful job. This letter is from Cathy Hand. And this letter is dated February 26, 2015. And I am so glad that you left the dates as when you wrote them, because that is so authentic. January, February, May, and I received it in June. This tells me how much work went into this journal. It just floors me. February 26, 2015. Dear Mary, there are those who would say that letter writing is a lost art. And to those people I would say, that's what you think. You don't know Mary Abrams. Well, they might know me. Because, I was big on writing letters last year, and I'm still big on it. And I tell you, just receiving this tells me I need to get busy again. I need to get busy again and write more letters, because I haven't been doing it, because I've been doing everything else. I'm doing my commonplace drawings. I'm doing the 30 and 30, which I'm 30 days behind on. And, I'm doing my ARCAD and the Crazy Island Family Art Journal, and I'm making videos. And, oh my goodness, I'm doing the urban sketching. And I've neglected my letter writing. Oh, how could I do that? You are definitely keeping this art alive at the Meri.Atelier. And I am definitely going to start writing letters again now. Evidenced by the fact that here I am handwriting this letter to you. What a gift. What a gift this is. And even though today's world consists mostly of electronic messaging, I am happy that we have our technology, because otherwise I would never have known you or been able to enjoy your art and your letters. And Cathy, me too. It just amazes me that we can share via videos and make such good friends and share our art with the people that most of you, we might meet one or two of you in real life, but most of you are virtual friends and you are real friends. And the technology that we have today enables us to do that in a way that we could never have imagined possible. Let's get back to Cathy's letter. It's difficult to explain that, but when I listen to you and read your letters, I feel as if I'm in another place and time. You really have a gift in that way. Isn't that interesting? I need to think about that a little bit more. Sometimes it takes other people to point out your gifts that you don't realize that you have. You're just out there sharing what makes you happy. I hope that you enjoy knowing that you have inspired me to write this letter to you. You bet I enjoy it and I treasure it. And please keep writing and sharing. I truly enjoy them. Sincerely, Cathy Hand. And she wrote this on vellum. And it's beautiful writing. If I wrote this on vellum, it would be scratchy and blotchy. Because that's what I am, scratchy and blotchy. But this is just beautiful. And I noticed when I watch Cathy's videos, she's Cathy Hand on here on YouTube. I notice I'll watch her and she'll do something just gorgeous. And she'll take the time right there on the video to clean up her table. That just says what her style is. It's near perfect. It is perfect. What can you say? I could never do this on vellum like she did. I admire it and I appreciate it. Flip to the next page. This page was done by Cathy Hand. It says, use the talents that you possess. The woods would be very silent if no birds sang except for those that sang the very best. That's a quote by Henry Van Dyke. That has always been one of my favorite quotes. Because we look at our art and we don't think, we compare ourselves with each other so much. Not only our art, our other talents. Making videos. Some people won't make videos because they're poor videos, and they pick out everything that's wrong and ignore the good things. So if you're one of those, stop it now. But Cathy's not one of those. She just does beautiful, beautiful art. I love watching her videos. I just love watching her videos, Cathy. And this page is absolutely one of my favorite quotes. And then on this page, this was done by Kemppi. Am I pronouncing that right? I think I am. And it's music in the background, and it's got a fern embellishment here. Oh my goodness. Is this done? It looks like a fern, and it looks like it's been embellished with stickles, maybe? I'm not sure. And then there's pretty flowers here that remind me of petunias and a butterfly that's 3D. And look at this floral around the edge. It's a page to die for. I'm so proud to have this. And look at this. Is this a painting or what? Kemppi. 5/26/15. Look at this page. That you guys would do this and gift it to me. And this is a painting. This is a painting. This is of a small pond and the trees and the bushes in the background. Oh, Cat, thank you so much. That I could even own this. The quote says, the humblest painter is a true scholar, and the best of scholars, the scholar of nature, by William Hallett. Down here. Thank you so much, Cat. I'm just so humbled to receive this. I just have no words. The words just don't come, except for, oh! Here's another one that Cat did. And look at the difference in the styles that she's done here. This is a double page layout. It'd take me months to do this. Well, almost months. Look, she's done the embellishing here with the butterflies and the music, and in here she's done a painting, and then on the back she goes to something that's very graphic in nature. And it says, "You are beautiful, amazing, unforgettable, fantastic, you shine." I needed to hear all that yesterday. I cannot tell you how much this lifted me up yesterday, because I was having one of those down days that nobody likes to talk about them, but they happen to everybody. This book came at exactly the right time. And then there's a piece of vellum here. I think this is the flip page to Cathy's. Then I'm going to put this sheet here. And look at these. Sewing scissors. Look at that. And a key and a vintage lady. That's beauty. She puts her contact information on the back. I don't think it's appropriate to give her email address on the video. She just signed it on the back of this one. Just takes my breath away. And guess what's inside of here? Guess what's inside of here? Oh, yes, you guessed. Another letter. I love the letters. Those are the treasures. And this is another letter from Laurie. It says, "Dear Mary, this is dated April 2015. It has been years since I've written a letter, so I might pass out from the pain of hand cramp." When I was asked to participate in this journal collaboration, I was so excited. You've been such an inspiration to me that I was happy to be a part of this surprise for you. I love watching your videos, and I always come away feeling inspired with that, "Hey, I can do that" mindset. I really love your sketch and watercolor videos, and I plan to try it. Thank you for all that you do, Mary. I hope that you love this journal we made for you, and it shows just how much you are appreciated. It was a pleasure creating these pages for you. Hugs, Laurie. And then on the back she says, "I did try it," and the watercolor flowers in the vase page is a sketch of a vase and flowers in my art room. I need the practice, but it's a start. Well, you know, you did agree. She's referring to this page back here. Let me get back to it. She did this page. Was this by Laurie? This was done by Kemppi. Beautiful. Thank you so much, Laurie. I love that each one of you wrote a letter, and that you kept the dates, the original dates that they were written on. I don't mind that at all. I think it's, in a way, it's almost like letters used to be when you would receive Pony Express mail. This is YouTube Express mail. Look at this. Oh, there's a blank page. I could do something on that. This one, this was done by Laurie. And it says, "Follow your art." And there's a fern, and it's done on dictionary paper. And it's got, you can see she stenciled white. And it's got the kind of a, well, it is gold. Gold on the edges. Gold, gold. They know I love gold. This was done by Tammie Ward. Take Chances, William Faulkner. Tammie Ward did this page. Beautiful, Tammie. Just gorgeous. Here is Gold by Kemppi. She read my color palette. Wisdom begins in wonder. Socrates. Kemppi did this. Cat, thank you. This is just a beautiful page. And the quote fits this page just perfectly. This page was done by Cathy Hand. To send a letter is a good way to go somewhere without moving anything but your heart. Phyllis Thoreau. Theroux. And look, this is a chipboard bird, and these flowers, they're little tiny paper, and this is just Cathy Hand all the way. I could not do this perfectly. Just beautiful, Cat. I love it. It's a page by Tammie Ward with a quote. A word is dead when it is said, some say. I say it just begins to live that day. Emily Dickinson. I've never heard that quote before, Tammie. That's beautiful. I love that. I love the quote, and it's done on a stamped background on painted paper. Just love it. Thank you so much. Oh, there is no greater agony than bearing an untold story inside of you. That's by Maya Angelou. Tammie Ward did this, and again on painted paper. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Just beautiful. Thank you so much. This is just a beautiful page. And here's the flip side of that doily. And that was just one signature, guys. That was just one signature. Oh my goodness. Huh. Be still, my heart. My heart. It's just, I'm humbled. I'm just totally humbled. Creative art, it matters. Thoughts, it matters. Thoughts, creative. Art, thoughts, creative art. Words are a lens to focus one's mind. Tammie did this page again. There's that dip pen. They know me. A dip pen. And a bottle of ink. Oh, love it. And Tammie Ward did this with the scissors on burlap. Oh, and look at the blueprint scissors in the background. Is that a Tim Holtz design stamp? Those are wonderful. I love those. I have to know more about these, Tammie. If you can tell me more about that background stamp, I'd love to know about it. Here's a butterfly on a music with a fern around here. Isn't that gorgeous? Just gorgeous. Look at this page. Laurie did this. Look at this. This is a die cut of butterfly wings behind this. This is I think this is it's a stamped image, but it's a 3D embellishment. And I'm not up on all the designers of these pretty ladies, but I love this one. I just love it. And I love how the fringe on her skirt is swooped around into the wing. I don't know if you can see, but there's the fringe, and the design swooshes away into the wing. And it makes a very swooshy design. And look, she's got lace and a cameo and buttons and a fern. And this quote down here says, friendship, and spool labels and a puzzle pieces here. And there's scissors underneath of the wings. Oh my, Sears and Roebuck scissors under here. Oh my goodness. Love it, Laurie. Just perfect, beautiful, as all of these are. And this page really touched my heart. May your bobbins always be full. Cat Kemppi, thank you so much. And she's got actual thread wound around a little chipboard bobbin here. And scissors, I adore the scissors. And a dress form, Mrs. Wilkins loves that. And a sewing machine, and there's a pattern in the background. Thank you, Cat. I just love it. Oh, here's a blank page. Here's a payroll summary. Cat Kemppi did a little bird, cherish, treasure definitions, irreplaceable, little inclusion page. Oh my goodness. Scissors, scissors. Life is beautiful, make them all count. Life is full of beautiful moments, make them all count. And they're painted. Look at this scissors blade. I'm sure she did this. I'm sure that she she either stenciled or stamped or something on these scissors. Oh, Laurie, it's beautiful. And poppies, it looks like poppies in the background and a butterfly. Oh, you make me happy when you send me scissors. And this book is full of scissors and letters. A letter that holds a kind word is more than all the gold in the world. Kemppi did this page, and I cannot express to you. This was what I was feeling when I opened this book yesterday, and when I went through it, I'm just going, this is a treasure. This is worth more than all the money in the world. And that's why I'm going to put it in my book of writings, because that's where this belongs. And look, here's Cathy Hand did this page. Oh, Cat, this is so you. This is just beautiful. Look at this background. Blue with the white on the it's either bubble wrap or a stencil, punchinella. And then it's got a beautiful M. Very vintage M. More a Renaissance style M on a tag. They were edged in gold. Oh, with a gold trim. Yeah, yep. You nailed it, Cathy. Thank you so much. These 2 pages are just, these should be framed. Snail mail is an unexpected party in a letter. Cathy Hand did this. And look, there's a snail, and he's got all these stamps around his shell there. Oh, look. And he's smiling. And it's an unexpected party. And what a beautiful page. And there's a banner around here for the party. And then there's, in the background, it's a written letter and postage ephemera in the background. Cathy, this is just gorgeous. No words that fit what I'm feeling right now. Cathy did this. Find joy in the simple things, and it's painted paper and round doodle circles and a butterfly collaged on there, and a quote, and there's an ABC stencil in the background. It just goes on, doesn't it? This journal is full of finished pages. It just floors me. Quite unexpected. Just a treasure. I can never replace it. Kemppi did this. Thread. They just know me. We cannot do great things, but we can do small things with great love. That's a quote by Mother Teresa. And there's a vintage picture of a little girl on the thread, a spool thread, and look at that. She put it on this. It looks like it's a paper that's got the flower ticking design on it. Oh, just gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Laurie did this page. Oh, look at those buttons. I love that paper. It's all buttons. And then she used real buttons for the center of the flowers. And leaves on there. Are these some of those, I don't know, they're really a thin leaf. I don't know what they're called, but they're a really thin leaf embellishment. That's what they look like. Gorgeous. On dictionary paper. And, of course, the tape measure edging. Oh, look, and there's a teeny little, this is Kemppi again. Oh, Cat. There's a teeny little envelope here. And you pull it out. Oh, there's an ink bottle that says black ink. It's a tile art. Little surprises like this on a page just, they take your heart away. And look, there's a library bookcase. And it has Mary across there. And the dip pen, this is an epoxy sticker. Where do you guys find these things? Edged in gold. Edged in gold. She just took a plain piece of paper, ruled accounting type paper, ledger paper, and turned it into something like this. This is art, you guys. I hope that this book finds its way into eternity and is appreciated by somebody in the future as much as it is by me today. This is just a treasure. In fact, I think I'll take and make a copy of this video once I get it all finished and edited and uploaded and put in this book as documentation. I'll either put it on a CD or a little flashcard. Inspire. This was done by Kemppi again. Kat, you do beautiful art. The most valiant thing you can do as an artist is inspire someone else to be creative. Joseph Gordon-Levitt. And then she signed it. I love it that you guys signed your pages. Thank you so much for signing your pages. And I just look at this. It's a coffee filter, I believe. And it's been punched out. I've never seen anything like that. Laurie, if you watch one of Laurie's videos, which is of her studio tour, you'll see that she has all sorts of dress forms in her studio. I have one, which is Mrs. Wilkins. Laurie has several dress forms, and I go, I would never get out of that room alive. Beautiful dress forms collaged on a paper, and of course has my name there, and then a needlebook embellishment. You guys, I don't deserve this book at all. And here's a page of doilies. I like it just like that. This page was done by Tammie again, with all the dip pins on there and writing, creative writing. Tammie. Great is the art of beginning, but greater still is the art of ending. Henry Wadsworth Longfellow. And this is the art of ending. This is the last page, and then this is the back cover, which has more letters on the back. And then this is the back. I treasure this book. And I am going to put it in my stationery book of writings box. Put the tissue paper in there, and then put the book of writings in there with this. Like this. Oh, what a gift. What a treasure.
Page 2, June 10th, 2015. Tears of Joy. And this book, art journal, themed about letters, came on a day that turned my blues to pure sunshine. I am so humbled and totally undeserving of such a generously given gift. Thank you just seems not enough to say. This journal will always be kept in my book of writings box as a priceless treasure. Mary at The.Meri.Atelier, June 10th, 2015.